Good morning, my global citizens. Happy motherfucking Tuesday. Stop scrolling, listen up, and hit that follow button. Smack the shit off that follow button. Put your elbow and knee into that follow button. But whatever you do, do not leave my page without hitting that follow button. Yeah, y'all. So we have 8 days until the election. Kamala Harris or Donald Trump? Integrity, moral, value, empty orange pumpkin head, mega idiot, self-centered. Make your choice accordingly. We are a republic. We choose our elected representatives, but we are also a democracy powered by people. We choose who represent us. Make the choice accordingly with your head based upon facts, not your heart based upon fiction. My global citizen, it's time for us to wake up and smell the fucking coffee. It is a fresh new day where we can have a fresh new narrative. We will not go back to that same old tired shit. We will never be a homogenous society. We will always be a multiplicity of ethnicities. We need to learn to live together. We need to learn to love together. We need to learn to build together. It is us together as a people. We need to choose our representatives accordingly. Why am I fucking hollering? Because it matters. If anything in your life matters, it is the election. Your vote counts. And if you don't think so, you, sir or ma'am, are the fucking problem. Watch these videos of our candidates trying to articulate their message to the American people and make your choice accordingly. Trump is self-centered and an asshole. Kamala Harris is for the people, plain and simple. Vote Kamala Harris as our president. Like, follow, comment. Peace.
Now say you're going to keep Obamacare, quote, unless we can do something much better. Right. Last month you said, quote, we're working on it. So tonight, 9 years after you first started running, do you have a plan, and can you tell us what it is?
Obamacare was lousy health care, always was. It's not very good today. And what I said, that if we come up with something, and we are working on things, we're going to do it and we're going to replace it. But remember this. I inherited Obamacare because Democrats wouldn't change it. They wouldn't vote for it. They were unanimous. They wouldn't vote to change it. If they would have done that, we would have had a much better plan than Obamacare. But the Democrats came up. They wouldn't vote for it. I had a choice to make when I was president. Do I save it and make it as good as it can be, never going to be great, or do I let it rot? And I felt I had an obligation, even though politically it would have been good to just let it rot and let it go away. I decided, and I told my people, the top people, and they're very good people. I have a lot of good people in that administration. We read about the bad ones. We had some real bad ones, too, and so do they. They have really bad ones. The difference is they don't get rid of them. But let me just explain. I had a choice to make. Do I save it and make it as good as it can be, or do I let it rot? And I saved it. I did the right thing. But it's still never going to be great, and it's too expensive for people. And what we will do is we're looking at different plans. If we can come up with a plan that's going to cost our people, our population, less money and be better health care than Obamacare, then I would absolutely do it. But until then, I'd run it as good as it can be run.
So just a yes or no, you still do not have a plan?
I have concepts of a plan. I'm not president right now. But if we come up with something, I would only change it if we come up with something that's better and less expensive. And there are concepts and options we.
So Donald Trump has no plan for you. And when you look at his economic plan, it's all about tax breaks for the richest people. I am offering what I describe as an opportunity economy, and the best economists in our country, if not the world, have reviewed our relative plans for the future of America. What Goldman Sachs has said is that Donald Trump's plan would make the economy worse. Mine would strengthen the economy. What the Wharton School has said is Donald Trump's plan would actually explode the deficit. 16 Nobel laureates have described his economic plan as something that would increase inflation and by the middle of next year would invite a recession. You just have to look at where we are and where we stand on the issues. And I'd invite you to know that Donald Trump actually has no plan for you because he is more interested in defending himself than he is in looking out for you.
So there you have it, my global citizens. Do you want a president that has concepts of a plan or a president that has an actual plan? Concepts versus an actual plan. The choice is very clear. On November 5th, you need to vote for Kamala Harris for president. Trump has no plan and Kamala Harris does. Very simple. Like, follow, comment. Peace. Vote Kamala Harris, y'all. I love y'all. Like, follow, comment.